at it with another video, and this time it's KFC as requested. Here we go. I have some large shots, 2 sets of gravy, utensils, and of course their chicken. Oh, another set of utensils. He gave me an extra. Oh, so inside this is another gravy. So these two are for the large shots. Let me just fix all of these up. I think this will be good to eat right out of the box. So this one is original and not that crunchy, unlike the large shots which are crunchy.
So usually I would just get the rice and then open it and put it back on the box. That is because although it looks more aesthetically pleasing when I take the rice out of the plastic, it is more convenient since the rice won't stick on the packaging. But yeah, here is me starting out with the meal. There are 3 gravies here, but I think 1 or 2 should suffice for this. Anyways, I'm going to start off with the chicken. KFC's chicken always tastes different, as well as their gravy, because when it comes to Jollibee or McDonald's, the gravy is always runny. This one is a little thick and creamy, and I love how it goes well with the rice. Look, here is the large shots. I initially thought that I would hear a crunch, but I was actually surprised that the first few bites, it was not that crunchy as I expected, because I used to have this a lot when I was way younger, and I love it since it was spicy and it was crunchy at the same time. And when it comes to KFC's menu items, this was my favorite. What is yours? I had to double check if I got the right order here because yeah, when I got my first few bites, it was not as expected, but later on you'll see how this changes. So here is the chicken. The chicken is, this is kind of hard to describe, but it's not too dry, it's not too wet, just right. And when you look up KFC, the recipe is pressure fried chicken pieces seasoned with Sanders' signature recipe of 11 herbs and spices. It has been marketed as that for a very long time. Now, I don't know if this was due to the large shots or due to the original chicken, but it was feeling a little oily in my mouth. But I guess when it comes to fast food, almost all menu items are like that. Anyways, I didn't really mind the oiliness since it was my cheat day, and my favorite about KFC chicken is really the breading, the skin, more than the actual meat, because when it comes to other fast foods, let's say Jollibee, the meat still has flavor, the juicy delicious part. But here in KFC, I guess not so much. But their pro is the unlimited gravy. If you have dined in, I don't know if this applies to your country as well, if you dine in or eat at the KFC restaurant, sometimes they have these unlimited gravy, and the people usually would put the gravy on top of their rice. I used to do this as well, but as I got older and a little more concerned with my health, I try to keep it to a minimum and just stick to getting some sauce, using my spoon, and have all the flavors come together in my mouth. A few bites into the large shots, I'm starting to get a crunchy texture that I enjoy. However, this was not as spicy as I remember. With 10 as the highest spice level, I'll give this a 4. In the Philippines, we eat everything. I mean everything with rice. Ever heard of the mango with rice? Yeah, that's one of the unusual combinations I grew up with. Usually, fast food restaurants adopt their menu items with the culture, so most KFC items have rice, at least in where I live. Another staple item in the Filipino kitchen are tender, juicy hot dogs. So there was a time that KFC released something like this as well. Instead of bread, they use their original chicken, and on the middle is the hot dog. Do you have a unique menu item like that in your country? Let me know, especially if it is from KFC. By the way, this video was not sponsored. I paid for it using my own money, but yeah, this is a KFC video, so that's what I'm going to talk about throughout the video. If you want other restaurants or other items, you can leave it in the comments down below, and I'll of course read every single one, probably do it in the future videos. Again, thank you so much for staying until now. You know, sometimes I wish I could eat more like those other mukbangers, but maybe this will be something special in the future because I only eat on video what I can. I don't eat in excess, and I really do hope you enjoy something like this, but if not, I'll see what I can improve on. For now, I'm enjoying, really, I miss this a lot. Ever tried to be on a strict diet and then suddenly have that single day to cheat? This is what is happening to me. So I enjoy talking after I have eaten rather than eating while talking. It's a lot more difficult also to manage swallowing and then thinking on when you can talk because your mouth isn't as full. Yeah, I digress.
I'm almost done with the chicken, and here is the rice. There are a few left. Here is the hot shots. Still have lots of gravy, but I don't think I'll need it.
The slogan of KFC is finger licking good, and that is what I wanted to do. But then I'm also not used to having to bite off the meat out of the bone, so I'm struggling a little here. I would usually prefer the drumstick or thigh part, but in this case, it didn't really matter because I was really craving some KFC. These aren't as big as the initial bites, so they get smaller as I reach towards the end, and before I end this video, you will see that it will only be in crumbs. But those are honestly one of my favorite parts to eat in a meal because it is also the crunchiest part. So yeah, thank you so much for those of you who watched till the end. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.